Howdy folks, it's May 28. I've got the lights on in the family room downstairs. I think I have 24, 29 of them in this room. Over here is my desk, which will get moved. But I've got another couple lights. I've got a dim one down there. Over here by the, where those two, that one and that one, those are for the kitchen area. And then that is for the smoke detector, which I just found. I've got two more smoke detectors to put up. When Dave was here, we got these two Newell cores in. We'll build out around it. It's nice and sturdy. The reason that step is wrapped is that's actually a finished stair tread. It just needs to be wood conditioned and varnished. We'll use floor varnish, and the reason we use floor varnish on our treads is that's not as slippery as regular varnish. We got down to here. This is our stair skirt, and what it does is it just gives a little bit of wood accent. Our steps will come out over past this, and then we'll put some cove underneath on the end and in front there. But the board wasn't long enough, so I cut this board. And what that does is fits all the little nooks and crannies, and when it's all done, it'll fit in there real nice. And we'll caulk or putty the joint, and it'll look great. This is mahogany plywood as this. It's not been treated yet, but there's what mahogany plywood looks like after it's had the wood conditioner and the varnish on it. Now, I made all of these treads, and then if you recall, I had to put what's called a breadboard on the end, right here. This is the breadboard. I needed it a little bit longer. And on the back, you can see where I used what they call pocket hole screws. And that gave me the little bit of extra length. I think it looks real pretty. Like here's a breadboard. There's a breadboard, and then the rest of them have them up there except for that last one. But I put this wood conditioner on. This is the way the tread looks, you know, after I built it and sanded it and the like. And this is the same type of tread, but I put the wood conditioner on. There is no stain on this. We haven't stained in our house yet. I just want to give you some kind of an idea of what this will look like. Just dipping it in. And here, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And all that does, it's not even intended to be a stain, but for instance, those doors, that's all it is wood conditioner and then 3 coats of varnish. But look at how nice that looks. That's what we're doing. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, we'll be putting up the treads and the Newells. We've got to put a Newell in there. We've got one at the bottom. Then we've got 2 that we have to put in along here. And then the handrails. The balusters, which are what Linda and I call spindles, we'll get 2 per step. And that'll be tricky because coming down, Linda and I have done the banisters and balusters upstairs, but it was all flat. Here, because of the step down, the back one being a little bit higher than the bottom one, it's going to be a learning experience for us. So that's our story on the treads. Thanks for following our progress.